Everyone talks about discipline, waking up early, grinding hard, never skipping the gym. But that's not discipline. That's just order. The sacred level of discipline, the one very few ever reach, isn't about how much you do. It's about who you are when nobody's watching. This is the most sacred level of discipline. Chapter 1, The Soldier's Silence. There's a story about a soldier. He was captured behind enemy lines, wounded, starving, surrounded. For 7 days, he didn't move, didn't eat, didn't even call for help. When they found him, he was barely alive, but clutching his radio, still waiting for the signal to complete his mission. When asked why he didn't give up, he said softly, "Because I was ordered not to." That is sacred discipline. It's not about reward. It's about honoring the promise, even when it hurts. Beat. Most people think discipline is about effort, but the sacred kind, it's about devotion. Chapter 2. The Illusion of Productivity. We live in a time where everyone looks busy, chasing goals, filming morning routines, posting their hustle online. But sacred discipline doesn't shout. It whispers. It's quiet, hidden, invisible. It's not the gym selfie. It's the moment you push through that last rep when no one's there to see. It's not about doing more. It's about staying true when everything inside you wants to quit. The sacred discipline begins when you stop fighting the world and start fighting yourself. Chapter 3, The Moment of Choice. The Monk's Candle. There's an old story of a monk. Every night for 30 years, he lit the same candle and meditated until it melted away. One night, his master asked him, "Why do you still light it? You already found peace." The monk smiled and said, "Because I promised my younger self that I wouldn't stop." That's sacred discipline, keeping promises no one else remembers. The world won't clap for your consistency, but your soul will. And in that moment, you stop being driven by motivation and start being guided by meaning. Chapter 4, The Battle Within. The most sacred discipline isn't built in a gym or on a desk. It's built inside the mind, in those quiet arguments between your excuses and your purpose. Anyone can stay disciplined when life is easy, but sacred discipline shows up in the storm. When you've lost progress, when doubt is loud, when nobody believes in you anymore, and you still whisper, "I said I'd do it," because your word becomes your temple. Breaking it feels like breaking yourself. That's how discipline becomes sacred. Chapter 5, The Silent Victory. The Artist's Secret. There was once an artist who painted every morning for 25 years and never sold a single piece. People called him a failure. He just smiled and said, "I'm not painting for the world. I'm painting to keep my promise to the gift I was given." When he died, they found hundreds of paintings, each one better than the last. They called him a genius, but he never cared for the title. His reward was the silence, the sacred feeling of showing up every day. That's what sacred discipline is. It's self-worship through honesty. You become the proof that consistency itself is divine. Chapter 6, Closing Reflection. So if you're watching this, don't chase motivation. Don't chase perfection. Chase your word. Guard it. Honor it. Because once you do, you won't need motivation anymore. Sacred discipline will move you. It'll protect you. It'll make you unshakable. The most sacred level of discipline isn't about control. It's about surrender. Surrendering to the version of you that refuses to quit no matter who's watching. This is not the end of your journey. It's the beginning of your devotion.